Hey, Froggy friends! Kirostyle here. Welcome to my first karaoke stream. Welcome. Hello, everyone. Hi. It's good to see you. Let's say hello to everyone in chat. There's quite a few of you. You guys really want to hear me sing. Kieran, congratulations on being first. Welcome in. Cole, hello. Jelly, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for taking the time to stop by. Sai, always good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Leon, hello. Akaze, welcome. Hello, Mumu. Ash, thank you so much for coming by. Luke as well. Good to see you. Angora, welcome in. And Lork, it's good to see you. Hope you guys are all doing well today. I know, late night stream. I apologize. I was unable to do this earlier in the day, so we'll do a late night karaoke stream. Hey Aru, welcome in. May, it's good to see you. Hello. Thank you so much for coming by. I know for a lot of you it's very late, so I appreciate you being here. As you know, yesterday was my birthday and my 3.0 debut, and I had such a great time. I had so much fun. You guys were just so nice to me. And then today I woke up and had to go to work. It's Monday, but I was in such a good mood. Like, when I went to work, it was a normal day. Like, it wasn't good or bad, but I was just in such a good mood from yesterday that everything went by quickly, and I was like, life's good. Life's good. Hey, Red Earthling, welcome to the stream. Medi, hello, welcome in. I appreciate all of you coming by. So yeah, yesterday was my debut, March 30th. So today is the day after. I thought we'd celebrate with some karaoke. For many of you, though, because it's late at night, for a lot of you, it's probably already April. Can you believe it's already April? It's like, man, this year is flying by. Like, I was, like, worried about, like, getting ready for debut, and then I was like, oh, it's not coming fast enough, and then as the date approached, I was like, oh, it's coming too fast, and now it's like, dang, we're really into April now. Hey, Goober fan, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for dropping by. Ryugen, hello. V, welcome in. So yeah, like, you guys know, well, most of you know, it's, karaoke's not really my thing. Singing is not really my thing. I wish I was good at singing. It's something that I want to get better at and I want to practice. And from December, from our charity donathon during Thankmas, you guys won the cover. So I announced yesterday that I was going to do a cover in the near future. So maybe this might be a good way to kind of warm up and get used to it. But yeah, karaoke is not really my thing. And I think singing is cool. It's never really been super high on my priority of things to learn. Like, I think it'd be a cool skill to pick up. But, you know, my priority is, like, I want to, like, get back into art, and I want to get back into, like, video game design and, like, making my characters again, writing stories, and then, like, practicing my Japanese and exercising more. So, like, all that stuff is, like, taking precedent, and it's like, okay, well, singing's cool. I'll slot it in underneath there. I don't think I really had that much of an interest in singing until I started streaming, and of course, you know, a lot of streamers have amazing voices, and they make covers, and they sing songs, they do karaoke, and, like, I really look up to them. They're very inspirational, and I think, you know, it'd be something that I think might take me out of my comfort zone, but I think it's, like, a nice way to develop more skills and try things, you know, try new things, learn new things, and I'm always for that. That's always fun stuff. So, you guys will have to bear with me today as we try that out. This is my first karaoke stream. I don't even do regular karaoke. Like, many years ago, many years ago, probably more than 10 years ago, I remember I went to Anime Expo, and I've been to Anime Expo a few times, traveling there with friends. A lot of times I go there to help my friends at Artist Alley. Like they'll all be artists and they'll have tables in Artist Alley, and I'll be like a table helper for one of them. But, like, basically it's an excuse to go down and have the gang get together and everyone hangs out, and it's a lot of fun. I remember one year we went to karaoke, and I was like, it was my first time ever going to karaoke, and it was just so, like, I just felt so awkward there. I was like, I don't really fit in here. I'm not doing the karaoke. Like, I don't really know most of the songs. Like, a lot of the songs I might recognize the melodies or something, but I don't really know the words or the way they go. Like you guys heard yesterday, like, most of the music I listen to is, like, soundtrack stuff, right? Like I listen to stuff from video games I play. Like I like to put myself back in the mindset of whatever game I was playing at the time. So I'm not really used to having lyrics, and even songs I listen to that have lyrics, I don't really know the lyrics by heart. Like I'll know the melody, I'll know how it goes, but I'll be like the exact wording sometimes would be like I'm not really so confident about this. So um but yeah, fun fact though, when I was little, like when I was in elementary school, I was in choir of my own free volition. I liked it. It was fun. The songs were fun. I don't know, the vibes were nice, but I didn't do it after elementary school, and I probably wasn't very really good at it. I mean, when you're in a group, right? Everyone's voices kind of coalesce together. You don't really know how good you are, and you're a kid. You don't really care. You haven't become too self-conscious of your own voice yet. So I thought that was just kind of funny to think about looking back. Anyways, so before we get started, a little bit of chatting. There are a couple things that I wanted to say yesterday that slipped my mind. I had so many things on my mind yesterday that I wanted to say, but there are a couple things I want to mention on stream as well. So I think now's a good time to kind of add that as an addendum. So I talked a lot about how much I appreciate the artists that worked on my model, specifically Black Dog, who drew the art, and A. Iruga, who did the rigging. And like I talked about how they collaborated so well. Like every time one of them needed something or suggested something to each other, like they would be totally on board. Like Black would, submit the art, and then A would be like, oh, could we add this, or could you add a layer like this, could you separate this? And he'd be like, yeah, he would take it on. And then likewise, whenever A gave us an update on rigging, and then Black would say like, oh, I think the animation would look better if I did this. Here, let me draw you something in so we can put a layer in here and make it work. And I thought that was like super cool, right? And it really felt like they were collaborating. But beyond that, I really felt like they were both so invested in my success. And that was such a nice feeling that I haven't really had too much before. Like I've worked with so many artists before on various things, whether it be art commissions or like streaming assets. And, they've all been very professional about it. Anyone who I've ever worked with and actually like, we finished the project, they turn out good. So this is not directed at anyone that I've worked with, of course. But a lot of times it's like very like professional relationship, right? Like I ask you to do this, you do this, I pay you, and then like we come out of it, right? And I think Black and A did such a nice job of making me really feel like they were really invested in the success of this project too, and that made me feel so happy. Like at one point, like A was asking, oh, could I get some like references for your art, Black, so I can kind of like look at how you draw faces at different angles, so that when I rig Kiro's face at different angles, it still looks like your style. And then like Black went and drew like an entire Kiro head turnaround sheet from like different angles really quickly, and he was busy that day just so he could have that reference. And I was like, that's so nice of you. And then same with like when A was rigging the hood, and I asked like, oh, could we get that little tuft of hair? And then Black was like, oh, offering like, oh, I could help you draw this thing, or I could add this tuft of hair here. And then A said it was a really difficult thing to rig the hood, and to have the hair tuft out would be difficult. And then the next day he was like, you know what, I took it on myself to do it because it looked fun and a challenge, and did it. Like, so I just want to like, I really can't express in words how thankful I am, both for their collaboration, but also their inspiration, their investiture into me. And it's just been so fun. Especially, I've been seeing a lot of people have been talking about the model on Twitter, or like a lot of even like foreign Korean or Japanese artists have been like retweeting it, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just really nice to see everyone come together, and I just can't believe that it's all happening. It's almost like, is this really happening, right? So big shout out to them again. Mondo, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. Speaking of amazing artists, Mondo is amazing too. And I've worked with a lot of artists over the years, and of course, when you work with artists, independent artists, there's always a chance that you get some projects that don't turn out right. Maybe they don't turn out right, or maybe they get dropped, or unfortunate commission stories. You hear about people, horror stories about getting commissions. So I'm very thankful for the ones that do turn out really well. For every like 10 things that turn out well, 1 or 2 don't turn out well sometimes, but I'm so grateful for how well they turned out. And speaking of which, look, it's Black Dog, who I was just talking about. Hey, Black, thank you so much again for all your amazing work on the model. I'm just so happy, and I was telling everyone how much I love you. I'm so honored to be your first VTuber child. And oh, Black said the cutest thing the other day. Sorry, Black, I'm going to put you on the spot here. Black said the cutest thing the other day. He said, like, I'm so honored to have you and Kirby as my first live 2D sons. And even if I ever do other live 2D in the future, you and Kirby will be the first. And I was just so, I was like, that's so cute, because like not just me, but also Kirby. The fact that he considers Kirby his son too. I was like, oh, thank you, Black. Thank you. And like, again, English isn't his first language, so he uses a lot of translation software to communicate with me. And despite that, despite the language barrier, he is still so nice to me and communicates so well. So I just can't put into words how awesome that is. Again, like my dream artist working on my model. How did I get to this point, right? So thank you, Black. Thank you, Black. You're the best. Okay. I know you guys are all excited for karaoke. So like I said, like I'm not really a singer, and so I practiced a couple songs, and this will probably be a short stream because I've only practiced a few songs and I want to practice them out, but only like I want to stay within a little bit of my comfort zone and do things that are kind of fun. So that's why it's also a late stream as well. It's probably not going to be that long, and don't be too harsh on me. I know a lot of you are super excited for this, but I will do my best and hope I can meet some of your expectations. And if you miss this stream, obviously, I mean, if you're here now, that doesn't matter to you guys, but it will be on YouTube as well. I made it so that the music doesn't appear on the Twitch VOD, so that I don't get like, because Twitch's copyright rules are different than YouTube, so I made it so that the music won't appear in the Twitch VOD, which means that in the Twitch VOD, there won't be any background music. So I'm going to leave the VOD unpublished on Twitch, but then the full version will be on YouTube with the music, because otherwise it's just going to be really weird. Yeah. Hey Haru, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you guys. I'm glad for your confidence in me. So let's take out the microphone. Okay, I got the microphone. And so I asked some of my friends who are better at karaoke and music and singing than me to give me some tips on singing and things that I can do, especially when it comes to stream settings. Shiro, welcome to the stream. Hello. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. So my friends gave me some like microphone tips. So I'm gonna do some adjustments to my microphone here to make sure that we can get everything sounding nice. Okay, hopefully this works. And then, so the first song I'm gonna start off with for fun. Actually, you know, I'm gonna surprise you guys because I picked like songs I know that anyone can enjoy. So let's cue the music up. Wait. Was I muted? Did you guys hear me? I was so concentrated. What? What? Are you kidding? No. No, you're joking, right? No. What? Wait, I'm getting mixed signals. I sounded good, but you couldn't hear me? Wait, what? Wait. Let me check my mic settings. Oh, when I changed my settings right before singing, I was like supposed to put a little bit of like a karaoke filter. I think it just muted me instead. Okay, wait, no. Wait, no. I can save this. What? Okay, I trust Black. Black says only instruments. What? Okay, no. Okay, no. Do over. I still have time. Okay. Don't worry. I got this. You know me, I don't tolerate scuff on my streams. So I gotta make sure I get everything perfect. Okay. Patience. Okay. I'm gonna tinker with the setting here. Okay, I have another song though. We can come back to Rick Astley later. Okay. Okay, apologies. Be nice to me. This is my first karaoke stream. Be nice. Was that better? Did we actually get something that time? Wait, it was too low? Wait, you only heard like a little bit? I'm getting mixed messages from the chat. It sounded good? Switch to... Wait, instrumental's too loud? You only heard a little bit. Seriously? No, you're trolling me, right? There was no voice? Are you guys messing with me? They're trolling me? No voice. Faint voice. No voice. Silence. What? Okay, no. Okay, let me turn up the gain. Okay, I'll turn up the gain on the mic. Okay, third time's a charm, right? Third time's a charm. They're trolling me. It was good? You're not. Okay, I trust Sota. Sota's new around here. I trust Sota. Okay, I'm gonna turn up the gain. Third time's a charm, right? Third time's a charm, right? Okay, how was that? Better? Heard it? I was good? 10 out of 10? Amazing? We know. Nothing. Wait. I trust Hakaze. Nothing. Are you guys messing with me again? Are you serious? Seriously? Okay, I don't trust you guys. I don't trust you guys. No, what am I... What is it really? No. Are you kidding? You're messing with me? Should I just quit? Should I just graduate? Nothing's going the way I want it to. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. It was the perfect timing. That's why I had to have the stream so late. I wanted as many people in the April 1st time zone as possible. But I also wanted to make sure the video went up on YouTube. And if I stream this on April 1st evening, it won't get to YouTube until April 2nd. You guys aren't too mad at me, are you? You guys aren't too mad at me, are you? I know you guys were looking forward to it, but this is funny, right? You guys look like you're having fun in the chat. You guys are so funny. You guys are so funny. Okay, I got you. I was wondering how long I can keep the gag up. I was like, I have to do at least 3 songs, right? I was like, I have to do at least 3 songs. Because just one wouldn't be enough, right? Okay, I owe you guys. I'll make it up to you, don't worry. I have some tasty Kiro arts queued up for tomorrow, and we will do like a proper music thing in the future. And I did say I'm gonna do a cover soon. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. And I hope that maybe because it was still March 31st for some of you, that it might actually still work as a prank. You guys know I like doing April Fool's pranks, so last year I switched models with Kieran, so I guess you're gonna have to look forward to what I have planned next year. Okay. I'm glad you guys are such good sports about it. Thank you for coming by the stream. That's why this was gonna be a short stream. But yeah, I am practicing my singing. Don't worry, that was not a lie. I am practicing my singing so I can get good and do my actual cover, and then maybe we can do some real karaoke and I'll not be awful. But I'm sorry to any of you that were expecting the karaoke or looking forward to it, but I hope that you had a good time and a good laugh, and don't hate me too much. But thank you. Well, happy April 1st, guys. Thanks for coming to the stream, and I'll see you tomorrow for some Final Fantasy 14 weeklies, and then we're gonna start our Street Fighter 6 World Tour playthrough later on in the week. So thank you guys. Gotcha. Happy April 1st, and thank you so much again for. I wasn't lying again when I said yesterday I had such a good time, and I'm still thinking about it. Thank you, everyone. And Unknown, thank you so much for following me and being a froggy friend. What a great first impression, right? You come in and you see me singing to nothing, and then I prank everyone. So, take care, guys. Bye, froggy friends. So sorry.